Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed the combos, and in this video I'll be teaching you guys regarding hold X sprint. Now if you don't know what is hold X sprint, it is essentially a sprint which is bind to hold X. So you can find it in settings, controller remapping, and here, which is the sprint. You can switch it to hold X, and as you can see, when I hold X, Kratos sprint basically. Now, for this move, there are multiple cancels that you can do with this sprint. But before I do that, let's head to Niflheim. So one of the move that you can do with hold X sprint is the bunny hop, which is this one. So yeah, the bunny hop is really good for mobility, and to do this you need to of course have the blade equipped and hold X sprint and then press R1. So that's the first step. The second step is to hold X sprint again in the middle of the animation. So basically like right here, like at the peak of Kratos' jump is when you need to hold X again, and then when he lands is when you need to press R1 again. So basically, so you can do this like slowly. Yeah, you can see my controller. I hold X and then I press R1, and you can do this slowly and quickly, like as you go on. This is good for mobility, and it is slightly faster than running basically. So for the second cancel for the hold X sprint is that you can reset your combo sequence. For example, like this. So as you can see there, I was resetting the combo sequence with hold X sprint, and in order to do that, in the middle of the attack sequence, you need to hold X. And you always need to start holding X in the middle of any attack animation for this tech to work. And to reset it, if you want to reset the combo sequence, you will need to nudge your joystick. So just nudge it. Like you can see Kratos is moving forward a little bit. Like you need to do that in the middle of the combo sequence while holding X. After you nudge your left joystick, you need to release X, because if you don't release holding X, if you don't release it, Kratos will go into a sprinting like a sprinting attack animation basically. So we don't want that. So yeah, basically you need to hold X in the middle of the animation and not move your joystick until you want to reset the combo sequence. Now, doing this reset move, I know that the Shatterstar shield has like the same cancel by resetting the combo sequence, but there is one thing that the Shatterstar shield cannot do, which is resetting the hold R1 or hold R2 weapon attack. So for example, my most favorite move to do with the hold X sprint is the spear plunge, which is this one. So yeah, as you can see there, that's the infinite spear plunge with hold X sprint. And in order to do it, it's basically the same concept as the last move I showed you, which is this one. In the middle of the animation, you need to start holding hold X sprint basically. And once Kratos plunges the ground or the enemy is when you need to nudge your left joystick while also releasing holding X. So yeah. And keep in mind, while you are doing the cancels, you are still holding R1, which is the light attack button. And if you're holding it, that's where Kratos will infinitely do the spear plunge. So now I'm gonna be demonstrating it on an enemy, because doing it on an enemy is faster than doing it without any enemy. So basically, like as you can see here, Kratos is like plunging the spear really fast, and it's faster than the normal like spear plunge basically. Like without the cancel, it's very slow. So another way to put the spear into the enemy is by throwing it. For example, like this. So yeah, as you can see, that's one way to put the spear into the enemy fast. So in order to do this, you will need to hold L2 and press R1. And after you press R1, you would need to immediately hold X. And when the spear leaves Kratos' hand is when you nudge Kratos forward, and also releasing holding X at the same time. Okay, so probably the final thing I wanna show for the hold X sprint is using it with a finisher. For example, the heavy X finisher, you can actually cancel it by holding X sprint basically. Yeah, as you can see there, that's the cancel that you can do with the hold X sprint. So basically it is also like the same. When Kratos wants to hit the enemy, you hold sprint and then you cancel it by nudging your left joystick basically. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm getting consistent. Okay, oh, okay, never mind. So if you notice, while I was doing the R2 finisher cancel, I got hit. And you may be wondering, how did that happen? So what happened was, I cancelled the R2 finisher too early, leaving Kratos vulnerable to attack. So this is how it looks like. As you can see there, the enemy did not get hit on the R2 finisher. And another thing to keep in mind is you need to also not cancel it too late, because if you cancel it too late, Kratos will get stuck in the animation. Like that. So as you can see there, I was trying to move Kratos, but he wasn't moving. So you need to cancel it before he hits the ground. So somewhere around here is when you would need to cancel Kratos' R2 finisher, because the axe hits the enemy and it's not touching the ground. So this is a good timing to reset your animation, which is nudging your joystick forward. Alright, that is all for the lessons in this video, and I know that you may have a question regarding all of the tech and moves that I just showed you, and most importantly, do they work with L3 Sprint? And to my honest knowledge, I have no idea, but I know someone who does, and he will tell you whether if joystick sprint works or does not work with the move that I showed you. I'll be leaving the mic to ABG SPARTAN.
Why can't I land this? Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. Thanks for having me on the show, Sensei. So, I was tasked to see if this spear tech that utilizes hold X to sprint would also work by using L3 to sprint. And I have come to a conclusion. So, I do not believe this tech is possible with L3 being used as a sprint input, primarily because clicking L3 also overrides the left analog stick's input for moving Kratos. So you can think of it like, imagine the left analog stick being one button on the controller, okay? And we are unable to input two commands at the same time that also cancels an attack on that button due to it being an analog stick. So for example, you can try to sprint out of the impaling thrust animation with just L3 and it will not work. So based on my research, it remains only possible with hold X to sprint due to it being a button that combines the sprint and dodge input that we can also manipulate alongside with using the analog stick, rather than just using the analog stick that overrides one's movement overall, if that makes any sense. Wait, did I just see a bug over there?
No, ABG, that's not a bug, but I appreciate for the axe though. If you guys don't know who that is ABG SPARTAN. His channel link will be down in the description. He is a GOAT in the God of War community, and it'll be nice if you guys show him some support and subscribe to his channel. And on that, we have reached to the end of this video. I hope you guys have learned something new, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, have a good day, and have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.